one ticket for me. My train is right on track. This town's not for me. I'm better on my own. It's goodbye from me. Gotta find where I belong.
Amber Joy Poulton joins us right now. Well, it is hello from me, and we're glad we've got you back. What an earworm is this song, Goodbye From Me?
Is it a bit catchy?
Oh, you know what? There's been a few songs over the last couple of years that my kids go, for God's sakes, Mum, stop. And this is another one.
I use it as a bit of a weapon. I'll walk into the room at my house and I'll sing one line of it and then walk out laughing, and the house goes, oh, can't believe you just did that.
Was that something when you first got it into your head you thought, wait a minute, this is a bit of an earworm?
I find it really easy to write slow songs, slow, sad songs. That's never a challenge, but I do find it more difficult to get the hooks and that up-tempo melody. And when we were writing this song, I already had a bit of the song, but I didn't have the rest of it. So I had a mate here, Kelly Bruha, and she helped me finish it. And we knew once we started tapping our toes along to it, we were like, yes, this is going to be a ripper song. Had it not been called Goodbye From Me, I probably would have called the album after the song, but it sounded too much like a retirement John Farnham moment, so I couldn't call it that.
Amber, you mentioned that the song is a ripper. I have to agree with you now. Certainly my favourite. It really strikes a chord. And I also love the film clip, the way that you've been able to capture the funny moments but incorporate your hometown.
It's nice that you said that, really, because the song is about my life so far. I mean, I'm not exactly 150 years old or anything and reflecting, but it is my life so far up to this point, which has taken me from where I grew up to leaving home for love to a sleepy fishing town in South Australia, and that went pear-shaped. So I came home with my tail between my legs and ended up meeting my husband and moving to my forever home here in Corny Point. And we did the film clip. We wanted to capture suburbia, which was where I grew up. We wanted to capture that fishing town. We wanted to capture where I live now. And we had to pretend that those three locations were in different places when really they were all in the same place because, you know, COVID. And I had myself and my 17-year-old son, we had our first go at doing a film clip together, and we had such a good time. And it turned out pretty funny, as well as obviously the serious side of having to keep moving on if you're not finding that familiar home feeling, which I hadn't up until where I live right now, where I'm looking out right now over the beach with the sun setting. It's amazing.
Now, you and your mates have covered Blue by You, and that's on the album. What's the choice behind that?
How lucky am I? It's ridiculous that I would have Becky Cole and Felicity Urquhart on my album singing backup. Yeah, they're good friends. Look, I've always performed Blue by You. My sister said to me, you need to do that Blue by You song. And I said, it's too hard to sing. But I had a crack at it, and I often get asked to sing it live. So I thought next time I record an album, I'll make sure I record it and put it on there. And I was at Felicity Urquhart's house in her studio recording the album. And I just said to her, would you be interested in being on that song? She said, yeah, sure. And then the producer, Sam Hawksley, said, you need to get another female voice on here. Why don't you ask Becky Cole? And she, of course, said yes, and the rest is history.
How's April and May looking for gigs?
It's tricky. I mean, you guys would know that. I've just been staying in South Australia. I've just been trying to do as many shows here, and that served me quite well. People here seem to be ready to go out. We had the Adelaide Fringe as well. So people were getting slowly conditioned to coming out. It's still a battle, and I did quit. I did say, that's it, I'm going to do these last gigs, and I'm not planning anything more until the world works out which way it's going to spin. But I do have bookings in the diary. I am on the road with Aussie Road Crew, which again is Becky Cole and Libby O'Donovan's camping touring trip. So I'm on that, and that is going to Queensland. So fingers crossed that'll happen. So I'm sure it'll be fine. What else? I've got Coal Miner's Daughter, the theatre show that we perform for Loretta Lynn. That's going to Western Australia, Victoria. I feel like I'm slowly adjusting to the new normal. That's a bit better mentally.
You can do your part by helping out all our artists. Find someone you like Amber Joy Poulton. Hop onto her web pages and grab, even if you grab a single or a little bit of merch or even the album. I'm sure Amber would be happy to sign one and get it sent out to you.
For sure. When they order, I'm independent, so I run it all myself. So when they order it, I get it. And yes, they will definitely get my texter.
Well, I'm pleased to say that we have been catching up from time to time for Amber Joy Poulton for over 10 years, and it's time for me to say it's goodbye from me.
That's goodbye
Isn't
from
that
me.
my line?
Here she is, Amber Joy Poulton. Goodbye from me, and we apologise in advance for the earworm.
This is home to